This episode is presented by Shaw. One of the most difficult things to cope with in football is fixture congestion. I remember the games piling on top of each other over the Christmas period. It's so intense, and you have to keep your levels high the whole time. But when you're feeling the pressure and you want to keep calm and a clean sheet, Shaw's non-stop protection range of antiperspirants is a good start. It has 72-hour non-stop sweat and odour protection that will keep you fresh and dry on and off the pitch. Shop now at Boots. Shaw. It won't let you down.
Hello everybody, welcome to the football fill-in. It's all kicked off, lads, at the weekend. Mo Salah has well and truly thrown his toys out of the pram. Liverpool drew 3-3. Incredible game, by the way. Leeds, fair play, last minute. What an atmosphere that must have been. But after the game, all of the stories are about Big Mo, because he's come out into the mix zone and dropped monster bomb, lads. Before we get into the game, should we do a little bit of Mo Salah analysis, yeah?
Let's do it.
Before we do, actually, though, we are filming our quiz, our annual world-famous
Big Christmas quiz.
Big Christmas quiz. We're filming it after today's show, and it is out on Christmas Eve, 24th of December, if you didn't know. Anyway, lads, Mo Salah.
No way he's done that.
No!
No way he's done that.
I think he's just dropped something in there, told his family he's going to play against Brighton next weekend, and then he's off to AFCON and said, right, you just clean that mess up, boys, and away we go.
But that's the big thing, is that he's away next week. So we've got one more game next week, and then he's away on AFCON. But there's no way he can play next week.
No way.
First and foremost, there's no way he can play next week, right?
Inter Milan, is it tomorrow?
Doesn't matter. There's no way he can play.
Yeah.
There's no way he can play. Arne Slot now is in an awful, awful position. He has been pushed into a corner, right? What does he do? Where does he go from there?
He's been on the bench for 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
Right, let me ask you this, though. Let me ask you this. So, he is a club legend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Potentially was.
Yeah. So, I'm not saying...
he is.
Yeah,
Come
of
on,
course
he's
he
a
is.
club
Of course he
legend.
is. But
He's
he
a
doesn't
club legend.
automatically get his place in the starting 11. He still has to win it.
Shouldn't, yeah.
But the thing that I picked out of all that was saying I had a good relationship with Slot. Now I don't have a relationship,
horrible.
right? If he's being treated like cast aside, just pushed aside, I'm not speaking to him, and they're playing the games with him, I don't blame him.
Yeah, I don't blame him either. And he's obviously wanted to say this, right? To come out into the mix zone and say this. So apparently, since he's been at Liverpool, only 3 other times has he come out into the mix zone and actually spoke. So when you finish the game, you get showered and you're heading back onto the coach. You have to walk through what is called the mix zone. That's where all the reporters are.
I bet the only time he spoke prior to this bombshell is when he wanted a new deal.
When he wanted a new contract, yeah. Literally, the last time was when he wanted a new contract, right? So he's obviously waits, and then when it's something big enough, he's going to go, right, I'm going out there and I'm doing this. So he's obviously thought about this, and he's been obviously thinking about it and pondering about it for a long time. And then he's gone, no, I'm doing it. I'm absolutely doing it. I've spent the whole game on the bench. We've just conceded a last-minute goal. I'm away at AFCON in a couple of weeks anyway. I'm going to drop this bomb right now.
Did he realise that he's probably made every Liverpool player late to training today because of the scramble that will be outside that training ground gates this morning?
How good would it be if they just literally threw the book at him, though? Like, if they just said to him, right, you are under contract for, another 18 months?
Yeah.
You're under contract for another 18 months. You are going nowhere.
Wait there a second. Can he not be treated with a little bit more respect than what he has to? Like if he's an absolute bona fide club legend, right? And if he's just being... Someone speaks
I'm sorry,
to the bloke.
but he's got to take accountability for his poor performances. He's been rubbish.
Yeah, he's not alone. He's not alone.
But he's not taking accountability. He's saying, I've earned my space in the team. I've earned my space.
Yeah, I get that. But when he's done what he's done, surely Slot can pull him and go, listen, you've not been quite at it. We're going to give some of the other guys a go.
You don't know that he's done that. That's the thing. For him coming out and saying he's got no relationship with Slot means that it's been done in a bit of a weird way.
Exactly.
And that's the bit that I don't like.
Exactly.
But if Slot has done that, that breaks the team because half of the players will think Slot's done the right thing and half of them will think Slot's not done the right thing. And then it shows now why you're getting these performances because what we've been saying for weeks.
He was playing him when he shouldn't have played him, though.
Yeah.
When he
there's
wasn't
been a
good enough.
breakdown somewhere and now it's all coming out.
But you've all been there in dressing rooms, Toes, right? And one of the good lads, hard-working, if he's treated like a mug by the manager, which it sounds like he's being ignored or the communication's not right, he's got every right to be annoyed.
But I don't think that is the case. But if someone was being treated like a mug, then everyone kind of turns on the manager and thinks, what a prick, anyway. But at the end of the day, players only really care when they're playing and they're winning. That's it. That can paper over everything.
So let me ask you this then.
And they're not.
That Liverpool have conceded the most goals in the top 5 European leagues since May. Right?
Wow.
I saw this on the BBC. So in answer to that, Have the players turned on him? Have the players down tools based on what we've just said?
No, I think they've probably just come off it 1 or 2% from the summer. And obviously there is the Jota thing that we've spoke about lots, and you can't excuse that. But players like Van Dijk coming out and slaughtering his teammates in the press, there's a massive issue when he's doing that as well. He did that a few weeks ago, didn't he? And his performances haven't been good enough. He's not going out blocking shots that he should be. So, like, he's the captain. He should be setting the precedent. Yeah. And he's not.
What about that stat, though, Fozzie? Most goals in Europe since May.
Absolute bonkers.
Well, we were talking just before we started, reference Alisson and the amount of games he's missed over the seasons. And ironically, he's only played 1 full season. Now, I think Mohamed is a very capable goalie, but we spoke before about the drop-off potentially. But even Alisson coming back in, it's 3 apiece. But I mean, if you work at Liverpool and you get from 2-0 to 2 apiece, and then it's a great goal to go 3-2, and then it's a set piece like that, and Gravenberg does what he does. I mean, honestly, you just can't comprehend what's happened there. He's the last zone. He should just go and edit. He turns and tries to block, and then the other guy's free. You cannot say.
He was scared, wasn't he? He was in that moment, he was scared.
It's panic stations. It's like in years gone by, Liverpool, the best teams, right? When you get to these final little crunch moments, you're nice and composed and you deal with it. They've just fully panicked. They've just tried to get inside the post, all of them, and just be like, well, it's not my fault. Yeah. Hopefully it's not my fault.
But Elland Road is some stadium. That Don Revy stand, it sucks a ball. It is class.
It's incredible. But so where do they go from here? Genuinely, where do they go? Because Mo Salah cannot play. They're going to have to find him. They're going to have to find him first and foremost, yeah? First and foremost, they're going to have to find him. It's a 2-week wager as well.
And then how's he going to take that?
Well,
he'll probably come out and bring a statement out about that.
Well, the best thing they could do now, I agree totally, obviously, the travel to Milan today after training, but they should just say, you can go, we can
go. Yeah, you go now. I don't
think
he'll travel.
Because it's the only way you can diffuse it, because if he's in and around it today with the team, and then at the weekend with Brighton, it just everything.
The other thing as well, Watto, is it just depends how the whole thing. Like, we've heard the Mo Salah statement, and we all know, 3 sides to every story, obviously. So I'd love to know what has happened, because, like I keep saying, if they haven't communicated with him, having done what he's done, and just out of courtesy,
the club aren't going to comment on this. They won't, because it's just adding more fuel to the fire.
Slot's
they just needed to.
Today will be an absolute disaster.
We'll
not talk about nothing other than that. And he'll answer no questions unless he's thinking, right, I'm on the front foot here and I'm going to...
We're dealing with this in-house.
But surely at this stage, the club or Slot knows that his position here is unlikely.
This is double tricky now.
So with the contract that he's got and the wages that he's on, is there an argument to say that they might get ahead of it and go unacceptable and almost try and force him out?
Do you know what's really weird?
He's never plays for that club again. That's it.
This whole thing makes it so hard, because Liverpool now have to choose, and all the fans have to choose, and the club have to choose, is who's the most important? Who's more important to Liverpool FC going forward? Mo Salah or Arne Slot?
Well, that's
basically what it's going to come down to. Because if they side with Slot, Mo Salah can't play again.
He's gone.
He can't play again. No. But if they side with Mo Salah and Slot gets the sack for this, then it reeks of player power. It reeks of, if you're not playing and if you're not happy with something, you just come out of a statement and it gets the manager sacked.
But if Salah gets his way and somehow gets back in, Slot's finished.
Oh, it's horrible, mate.
He never has any power over the rest of that.
Neither does any manager that ever comes in.
Never.
I think Mo Salah's checked out. I think he's checked out now. Yeah, well, he must be, because he knows saying this, that means that Liverpool fans are going to hate him for saying it. The manager and the club are going to hate him for saying it. And I think he's like, right, well, but I've just had enough now. I'm at my wit's end with it all. I've had enough.
And you know the big change on it will be? When we were speaking about Trent last year, that they should clap him for his last... This could be that he never puts that shirt on again, and he could be gone.
This is worse than what Trent done, in my opinion.
For sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And he got vindicated for it.
Yeah, definitely is, yeah.
What about even just wearing that snood the other day?
I know,
that
it's
snood,
weird, isn't it?
Like go-kart and balaclava sort of thing.
Yeah, weird, isn't it? Did you see, quickly, we're going to move on in a minute, by the way. We'll talk about the game in a second, actually, if you want as well.
Were there games?
There were a game as well, there were a game. Did you see the Liverpool press officer guy in the background? He's got this yellow lanyard. If you get a chance to watch the clip back, watch it back, yeah. He's got this yellow lanyard, right? And he's just there, that's normal, he's taking...
Should be rugby tackling.
He must be thinking, right? So honestly, the second Mo Salah walks over and goes, I'm going to talk to the mix zone today.
The Norwegian TV.
Honestly,
you lads are having it.
The press guy, the press officer goes, oh shit, oh my God, what are you going to say, Mo? And he's there, and he's got his little like dictaphone out listening, and as soon as Mo Salah starts talking, right, and the Liverpool guy just goes, oh, no.
What's happening to this press guy, by the way?
Oh, no.
He's going to get it.
There's nothing he can do about it.
He's going to Saudi with Salah.
In the history of football ever, can a press guy go, whoa, and shut it down?
No, he cannot.
Never do it.
No chance. At that point, there's nothing you're going to do about it because Mo wants to do it, so he's doing it. It's as simple as that. But the poor press guy is just standing there going,
he is going to get
So is that going to be like Toes, like in the dressing room today? Is that going to, with the lads I'm talking, is this going to be the topic of conversation?
Oh, yeah, they're going to be most of them be saying, what is he doing now?
Yeah.
They'll be
But
saying,
when Mo walks in, right? So they'll all be having this conversation and going, Mo ain't in yet, is he? He's not in
He's
yet.
not been
is
at
he?"
school.
And they'll go, no, he's not. And then they'll go, oh my God, do you see what he said? It's unbelievable. So they'll be chatting about it, right? And then when Mo will come in, everyone will go, morning, Mo.
Will any of the lads say anything
I'd be
like,
that
what are you doing, mate?
I'd actually be that awkward one and go, what are you doing?
I
actually would say, what are you doing?
What are you doing? He would actually it would really piss him off, it would actually.
I'd
and he would
double
make a
that,
point of going, I don't care who you are, what you've got, or what you do, right? Don't do that for our football team. You are harming our football team. That's what Toes would say. And you need those guys about, you know.
I would have annoyed him.
Oh, it'd have been awesome.
Hey, are we going to see his hips on the mend? Are we going to see a January signing of Toes to Anfield?
Yeah, a little bit of authority in there.
Still that defence out, mate. Still that defence out.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what we have got today, absolute battle of the Titans after a Christmas Spurs. We got the Guinness face-off, Watto versus Luke.
Oh, yes, the big boys go head to head.
I've put my jumper on special for it today.
Yeah. We've got a little Christmas do today as well, so we're going to do this. We've got the quiz straight afterwards, and then we're out into Leamington Spa, Royal Leamington Spa, Ben Tozer.
For a drink-a-thon!
A drink-a-thon.
It is fancy dress, isn't it?
Yeah. On the game, quick Foz, that Penno from DCL, side foot, mate, some technique, right?
It was decent, but I think Alisson will be very disappointed.
Really?
Genuinely very disappointed. I think in years gone by, or if maybe he's had a little bit more of a run into the team and he's up to speed a little bit more, he's saving that all day long. Because we were talking about it earlier. He telegraphs it so much. DCL telegraphs. You know exactly where he's going to go.
You have to when he does that, doesn't he?
Exactly that. It's the only place he can put it, and I think Alisson knows that as well. So Alisson's gone the right way. Even he's probably thinking, I've got this, and then he just doesn't execute it. Doesn't really push off enough. So
Do you think it could be a case of the injuries are catching up with them?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of all sorts, really. Injuries catching up with him. I think it's just the state of the team as well, I think weighs on everybody. It brings everybody down. The confidence drops a little bit, and just little things like that start creeping into your game. This horrible place to be. It is. He's still, don't get me wrong, it's Alisson, one of the best goalies in the world in the league, and I'm sure he'll get it back, but he's still just suffering with a bit of that injury curse, a bit of everything.
The thing is, for the Premier League, though, what a fantastic game. Leeds 4 points out of the
phenomenal,
2 home games, and I think we always talk about the promoted teams. Sunderland have had it for sure, but the home form really can dictate. But Farke was supposed to be under massive pressure. You got Chelsea and Liverpool at home. He's taking 4 points.
Did well against City as well last week.
City. I mean, could have nicked something from it. So Leeds look like they're on the right footing if they can get a philosophy to play away from home, because Elland Road is tough. When they're back in that Premier League, I used to love going there as a player, and certainly with an away team, it was just a great place to
I'm the opposite. I hated going there because the atmosphere was scary. Honestly, like Leeds, genuinely one of the best atmospheres when they're popping, right? And we were at the time when Leeds were hostile to play, and I used to just kept looking around thinking, this is this.
No, but you don't like being surrounded by tough Yorkshiremen,
and I'm right close to it. I'm the nearest point. Like outfield players can run away at least. I'm
tell you what,
stand there and listen to it.
I'll tell you what made me feel old is on the commentary, and they went, the Viduka Liverpool, that game 25 years ago.
I got that.
And my lad went, he goes, what's a Viduka? And I've gone,
it's a new skill.
Let me tell you about Mark Viduka, son.
I was with Deuce in Newcastle. What a guy as well.
Was he unreal?
Unreal. He had the Cruyff turn, like ballerina feet. It was unbelievable. He'd just chop it, and you're like, can't get near it.
Isn't that what Ken and Ryu used to do on Street Fighter? Viduka! Anyway, incredible game. We were just watching on Sky, obviously, but when he put that ball in for 3-0 Tanaka, wow, atmosphere. You could hear it through the telly. It was incredible. Phenomenal result, and there'll be a couple of teams down there, West Ham in particular, looking at that goal going, I don't need this.
They don't.
Spicing up, though, the league, isn't it? Because look at Villa at Villa Park.
Should we go to Villa at Villa Park?
Let's do it.
What a game, by the way, lads.
Genuinely. Tom predicted it, didn't he? In the
He
group
did.
chat.
I did call it.
Saturday morning.
Yeah,
called
he didn't
it.
predict 2-1, but he said, I do fancy a sneaky Villa
To
win.
be fair, it's not like I've called a massive underdog because
No,
Villa
I
are
like it,
unreal team. But I got greedy because I thought I'd have a little double, and I thought I'm going to go for a bit more value, and I picked Sunderland at the Etihad.
You are taking the nick
I
a
know.
little bit, man.
I'm chasing.
A step too far there. Tom.
Greedy that.
Yeah, do you know what it was, right? Do you know what I really enjoyed was it wasn't a game of just everybody sort of running crazy. It was two teams who know they're very good with possession. Two teams that are very good with the ball at their feet and they're very set and controlled. And we were talking about Emi Martez, weren't we, in the week? We did a podcast about it where he sets everything off, starts everything off, the touches that he has. And he's so happy just standing on the ball and going, right, come on then. And he'll wait for an Arsenal forward to come, shut him down, play the simple pass, and then they're one player out, and they just keep doing it. But both teams were doing it, and I loved it. It was a big old game of chess. It was.
Both goalies we had last week quite high in the thing, didn't we? And obviously both of them played to a very, very high level. But when you talk about the game of chess, it's interesting, isn't it? Because the game of chess wore a foot, and as soon as Eze doesn't do his work,
switches off.
That's what they're waiting for. You just wait for one.
The one thing I did like is, I don't know what happened at half-time, but he takes him off. Because I think you have to, for all the quality and the high praises, I'd scoring hat-trick in the London Derby and all these things, that side of the game is what's going to get Arsenal to win the league if they're going to win it. Because going on the front foot forward, they are phenomenal.
Do you know what
but you don't do that bit, you're going to get...
He slipped over 3 times in that half.
It's winding me up,
you're
mate.
watching, you're thinking,
put some studs on, mate. You've got to put some studs
3
on.
times.
I know.
It's not acceptable.
But I liked it that he changed it because I think that sets the tone. We talk about Liverpool now crumbling because of managers potentially not setting the tone. That's the kind of front-footed manager that sets the tone. And we've got the question... I think it's virtually impossible to answer, but who is the better manager, Arteta or Emery?
Mate, I'll take any of them. Genuinely, if I'm building my... I swear my life, right? If I'm taking... Actually, do you know what? I might even pick Emery first.
Right, let me ask the question. If Arteta went into Villa when Emery did, would Arteta have them where they are now?
It's a good question.
I don't think he would.
Do you realise how bad Arsenal were
would,
when he took over Arsenal after Emery had had them, by the way? They'd won one in like 13
Yeah,
games.
but it's taken him 5 years to get to this, hasn't it? It's taken 5 or 6 years to get to where they are
also,
now.
Emery failed at Arsenal.
He did.
Got him to Europa League final.
Maybe their managers
Where did they finish under? Was it
Also-
6th or 7th or something?
Or did he... PSG?
I think we're talking about today. I think if we're
know that,
talking
but I'm
about
just
today,
thinking about the whole
I think
picture.
he's a different manager.
You're going to, at some point during a managerial career, you're going to have moments where it's not quite... And Arteta's gone in, and it's taken him 5 years, and he's done a brilliant job, but they've also signed quite a few duffers along the way as well.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking any credit away. He's done an amazing job. I just feel like Emery, I think he's one of very few managers in the league that can figure out a team when he's playing, like very few others.
Now? Is it about 3.5 years, is it?
Sevilla won the Europa League 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times?
Yeah.
And then he went to PSG, didn't do very well.
Yeah.
And then he went to Arsenal, started okay because he finished 5th, Europa League final, and then it just went to pieces. It was awful. The way he left, it was awful. All he was really known for at Arsenal was saying, good evening.
With a B.
But then he came in after Wenger. Look at Moyes coming in after.
It's time, isn't it? Look, I think they're both top for sure, but like Emery over the piece of time. I mean, Arteta's in his 5th year, and even though it's a massive club and he's had 5 years, which is credit to him and the team for sustaining that, Emery's just done it in different countries, and I think what he's done at Villa is... Honestly.
So if you've got to pick one, are you
Villarreal, wasn't he? Was he Villarreal? He did really well at Villarreal.
Who's your man, Watto?
I would have to go with Emery.
You sticking with Arteta?
I am, because as well, you spoke about half-time there. That's where Arteta's improving as well now. He's not only pragmatic, but he's realising at half-time, this isn't good enough. And the way they come out second half and scored and then probably should have gone and got another one straight after... For me, that's...
Yeah, I don't mind it either way. We're talking about two top managers.
It's an impossible...
We're not saying one's... We're talking about two real top managers, by the way. And do you know what? Fair play to Villa. They deserve to win. They genuinely deserve to win. They had a sticky period, didn't they? Like, say, after our time, where Arsenal, you're thinking, oh, they got the goal straight away, and you're thinking, oh, they're going to go on here. Some of the balls that Odegaard's playing through. Like, if you give him time with his head up, to pick a pass, oh my God, you are asking for trouble, because he can execute it to an absolute pinpoint.
The only thing he can't do, frustrates the life out, is toothless with his shooting.
Yeah,
he never convinces you.
Absolutely,
and then you think, he's going to score. But whereas Rice put that ball across right at the end, and Madueke could have.
But you think for Arsenal, it was a chance for Villa missing the 2 centre halves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a game where you can't afford 2 centre halves like that missing. And that could be the sticking block for Arsenal because it'd been a great point for them.
Yeah.
But
If you get a chance to watch when Dia puts a goal in, by the way, there's a little clip going around of all the Arsenal players falling on the floor.
Yeah,
there are 6 Arsenal players on the floor,
On their knees.
rolling around.
It reminded me
rolling
of,
around.
you know, when Man United scored it against Munchen?
Yeah.
And they all just like, they didn't even want to
Yeah,
kick
they
off,
did. They
did
just collapsed. Yeah. In the thingy, Solskjaer goal. Yeah,
99.
and they all just collapsed on the floor.
Yeah.
Watch it. Honestly, Ray is slapping his hands on the floor.
Quiz question: who scored for Bayern Munich that day?
Wow.
Quiz question.
Michael Ballack.
No. We'll come back to it at the end of the quiz for everyone.
By the way, before we move on, can Villa proper challenge? By the way.
Yeah, why not? What are they 3 points behind?
Yeah.
I think, they've got the momentum going really good for them now.
All the way.
All the way, and I think they'll get all the way in the Europa stuff as well.
What do you think?
I think if they can win the next couple before January transfer window, properly get some good players in as well. Like, not like they haven't got a good team, but if they can get
just
another
strengthen.
2 for strength in
Yeah,
depth,
but we said this January gone, they did the best business. So
Yeah, they
if
did,
they
yeah.
can be anywhere near
if
that
they
level,
can get a couple more that really, not necessarily go into the starting lineup, but I'm talking going to be there or thereabouts, then
I just want to see Harvey Elliott bloody play.
Talk about manager the situation. Remember, he spoke about Donyell Marlin last January and he got taken out of the squad.
Yeah.
And now he's like, come on, there's no fuss about that whatsoever, is there? That's how you manage a team.
Sancho and Harvey
You manage
Elliott,
a player.
nowhere to be seen, by the way. Like,
Sancho.
Elliott's I think he's.
They need a striker, I
If
think.
he plays 12, I think they've got to sign him, haven't
Sancho?
they? No, Elliott. I think he's. Is it 10 or 12? Something like that.
I think that's the biggest one for me because I've met Harvey Elliott and he is a lovely lad.
And he's a player.
Really good player, really hard worker. I just don't get it.
But
I really
you know,
don't.
like, sorry for interjecting there, but like you look at Amrin and what he says about Mainu. So I think Emery's the same with this Elliott. I've never met the guy. I saw him play for the under-21s last summer. I thought he was phenomenal, and what he's done for Liverpool was great. But you know, somebody watching him who have seen it day in, day out, and I might be wrong in putting Amrin up there with Emery in terms of what they see day in, day out, and the level of manager, but they're seeing something
it's true,
that is not fitting in very well with what they're trying to create, whatever that is.
And when their main ethos is working hard
Yeah.
and getting about people, that first and foremost will be primarily the reason why they're not playing.
I don't think there's any questions over Elliott. I think it was just a case of they've got so much talent in there that he probably wasn't getting the game time that he deserves. But he's obviously gone to Villa, and he's in a really tricky situation now. Because am I right in saying you can't play for 3 teams in one season?
Yeah, you can only have.
So obviously he's been registered for the 2 teams. I was reading. So
he can't go to another Premier League.
yeah, so the timing for him. I think if he'd have continued the momentum from the Euros and everything, he'd have been in with a shout for next summer.
If he goes back to Liverpool, he'll probably play every game the way they're going at the minute, to be honest with you.
Should we do this new section?
Yeah, go on then.
Every Monday night, we're going to do a quick Monday night football predictor. So 3 points for the exact score, 1 point for the result.
Yeah, cool.
Right, Fozzie.
So it is Wolves versus Man United tonight. I've got a weird feeling it's going to be a draw. I'm going to go for a 1-1. I think Wolves have been decent lately. They've been decent. They've been a bit unlucky. United are a bit hit and miss. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
You are under the weather a bit today.
I am
You've
a
got
bit
some.
under
Got some.
I like his brave though, mate. I like it.
Yeah, 1-0.
You want mine?
Go on.
I'm easy. 2-0 Man United.
Right.
3-1 Man United.
Sadly, I'm going 3-0 Man United.
You're a Wolves fan.
I know, mate. That's why, because I watched them.
All right.
I just don't see him getting a goal. So that's you two.
Couldn't you, mate?
It'll go one of the 2 ways, won't it? It'll either go complete
Yeah.
domination or it'll be a sticky game.
3-0 United, Cunha first goal.
If it was at Old Trafford, I'd probably fancy Wolves to do better than
Cunha's a
Liverpool.
player, by the way.
He's going back there today, and he's going to kiss that Wolves badge when he's finished, mate.
Honestly, against West Ham the other night. Honestly, he is unreal, by the way. He just looks like he's getting even better.
Let me ask you about your mate Daichi, Ben.
Yeah,
brilliant result. Tarkowski, I want to touch on this first. So he has barged, who did he fight? Dan Ndoye. So he's barged him on the way up.
Yeah.
He smashed him on the way back.
Yeah.
Is that a bookable offence? Is it a red card, or is that just a tough footballer putting his mark on the game?
Tough footballer putting his mark on the game, and Daichi would have been all over it. I promise you this. He can say what he wants. He's all over it. Inside, he's thinking, I need one of them. I need one of them so badly. I need a big blockhead Tarkowski is what I need.
Like, just what a he would have been. It would have hurt him a little bit.
I love him, Tarkowski. He's just a big horrible bastard, isn't he?
But you'll know this as a centre half as well. At that point, like, he's not expecting it, so he knows he can hurt him.
Yeah, it's a freebie.
Because it's a freebie.
Oh, it's
and
absolute
his
freebie.
body's all loose.
Unlucky, mate. It's coming. It's coming.
I've done that a few times.
Dyche just wishes he'd got his badge.
freebie.
And sometimes you'd have the striker that should be switched on, and you go to do it, and you'd be like, "Oh, hang on a sec." Sorry, mate. Sorry to run into you there.
I imagine he's got hard edges as well. The thing is, though, we met him, didn't we? Did a podcast with him, and he's the loveliest, most mild-mannered bloke you'll ever meet.
He has. He's got sharp edges. 90-degree angle.
I'm going to tell you now, they're not as sharp as Chris Morgan's, who used to play with
Sheffield United.
Oh, my
Totally
God.
agree,
Them
mate.
elbows are phenomenal.
Granite elbows.
He had a granite chest as well, didn't he? Massive.
Everton, by the way, they are flying.
They're phenomenal.
Flying, by the way.
Dewsbury-Hall, what a player.
Is he sort of coming at the right time for a little bit of an
I
England
don't
sniff?
think there's room for him. As good as he is, I just think there's so many ahead of him.
Do you know what's mad, right? And I love football for this exact reason, is obviously did unbelievable at Leicester, earned the move to Chelsea. Probably a bit too early for him. A bit too early for
27.
him. But I mean, just in terms of just what he is. Like
Maturity in his
some players
career.
mature a bit later. They are what they are. But it was just a bit too early for him, and he needed to leave Chelsea because he weren't really getting game time. He was only playing in the Europa League, and then he comes to Everton, and sometimes certain clubs suit certain players, and this looks like a match made.
Do
in
you
heaven.
think he could get into the English squad?
Again, I'm with you. I just think it's such a congested area that he's trying to compete in. There's so many players that are ahead of him that have rightfully earned their place in that team already and done it on the national stage.
He's got the ability level. I don't think we can say that he hasn't, but I think it's very, very difficult for him to get past the talent that's in front of him. But like for Everton, it would have really phenomenal result. I'm always amazed at how many good players Everton get from big teams, and it's not saying they're not a big Premier League team, they're amazing, but they always get good players from bigger teams, and then they reset a career at Everton. So many have done it. But yeah, look, Moyes has done unbelievable. Dyche obviously very, very disappointed with his team, but they conceded after a couple of minutes, didn't they? At that point.
The other thing, Watto, as well, is with the transfer fee. We all called it in the summer when I think it was 25 mil, was it, raising slightly? Again,
27 or something.
Yeah, something like that. And we all called it and said, like, that is, in this day and age of 80 million, 90 million, that is...
For an English player.
Yes.
I must admit, when I saw that, I thought, how have Chelsea got 27 mil for a player that don't play? But
no, because it's obvious the talent's there. The talent is there, and everybody knows that he just needs to get the chance to go
could
and
he
do it.
realistically refuse the move to Chelsea, Watto? Because when they come calling, no doubt on the wages they were offering, is he going to turn around and go, no, do you know what, I'll go to a team where I'm going to play every week?
No, it's very difficult, isn't it? And that's where a lot of players have got sucked in over various periods of time, whether it's a Chelsea, a Man City, a Man United at certain points, Liverpool. It always happens, but there's always then, because they're at the very pinnacle of it, they can come down a level, and it's not being disrespectful to Everton, and really find a home again and look like it's the real deal and be talked about for the national teams because they're so close to it. But the talent we've got for the national team, it's going to make it tough for him. But he's a phenomenal player, and Everton are phenomenal. And the one thing I'd add to that is, like, you know, Diblin, who they signed for a lot of money from Southampton, who everybody were talking about this time last season, can't get a look in. And that's how good the players are that at Everton.
yeah, even like they once upon a time relied on Dwight McNeil, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then now he's only coming on for like cameos.
Yeah.
But I think it's great for him because it's almost because now he's the big fish in a little pond, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's that
Some
scenario.
players need that. Some players thrive off that. Jack
Everyone's
Grealish is
different.
doing it.
Look
You
at
see,
Grealish.
Njai doing it. Like, what a player!
I love
Njai is,
Njai.
by the way. He could get a sneaky move in, by the way, because
He
he's
should.
just.
I think
mate, he is.
they'll all be looking at
The way he runs with the ball, and he just looks like he just loves it. Loves playing football.
He goes
as well.
both. I remember we played against Sheffield United when he was there in the FA Cup, and literally you can't get near him. He's snake hips.
Snake hips.
I'll tell you who did have snake hips at the weekend. Cherky, is it?
Oh, Rayan Cherky.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, to be fair, it's an unbelievable piece of skill. But the manager done him after dinner. He said even Messi don't do that.
Yeah, what's all that about, Watto?
I think he's just trying to just calm the jets because he was so good on the day, wasn't he? And obviously a Rabona, amazing piece of skill, and obviously Foden heads it in. It doesn't always pan out like that.
But it did.
But it did, and I just thought he was so good. He's just going to look.
But is this an element of Pep dumbing it down and coaching it out of players.
No.
No?
What he's doing is, I think for this individual, because I've seen a lot of clips of Cherky, and by all accounts, he's a little bit of a lad, a bit of a boy, a bit of
a flash Harry.
Yeah, a bit of a flash Harry, right? Sometimes you just need to go, oh, don't get too excited, carried away with yourself, right? So when you do something like that and it comes off, it's very easy to get carried away with yourself and go, I could do this every single week there. This is a 1 in 20, 30 time when it'll come off.
The other time it's David
and it looks
Dunn.
incredible, and it's a phenomenal goal.
Yeah.
The header as well, by the way, by Foden.
Oh, yeah.
Ridiculous.
He tries to hit the other corner.
He goes in the top corner there.
What a player, Foden. I love it.
So I think
It's
he's
great
just trying to basically go, whoa, yeah, all right. And next time, just put it across the goal, right? Don't be a flash.
You know the one thing that pissed me off in this game when I was watching it afterwards at 2-0. I can't remember. I think it was Ruben Diaz got it nicked off him at the edge of the box. And I can't remember the Sunderland forward, but Donnarumma comes out and makes it. Honestly, it's an unreal save. Yeah. The commentator said, he just missed a 1v1. I was like, oh my God, that's an unbelievable moment ago.
Yeah, but as a strikers would be saying, how's he missed that?
Oh my, it was phenomenal.
He read it like a book out there,
yeah,
fast as you like.
Saved him and then, he didn't get any credit for
I was listening to TalkSport commentary on this, and every time they went to him, whoever was doing it just kept saying, honestly, Sunderland are brutal. Absolutely brutal. He said, if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be out fuming here because watching them against Arsenal a couple of weeks ago, they were phenomenal.
Yeah, but
at it, giving it.
Home
he
or
says,
away?
watch them against Man City. He said, they have been brutal. They have not even tried a leg today. And you're thinking, it's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame. That's what makes me worry about Man City. I think I like it, though. It's good that we've got a nice little title race on our hands now.
Who's going to win?
It really is. Man City.
Do you know what? I think I
think Man City.
The thing is that people will go, you change your tune. You go, well, yeah, things change in football. You are allowed to change your
I think
your
him coming back into form now, Phil Foden, I think he's massive for this team.
Yeah,
honestly, I think he's bigger for this team today than what he's ever been for this team.
2 weeks ago, only Haaland was scoring for Man City.
Exactly.
Now, the last 2 weeks, I don't think Haaland
5-3.
He's getting assists, he's getting his goals. I think that's him now being the main-ish man. Players look up to that. Players will look up to him being a homegrown, being a Man City icon, legend already, and go, right, well, if you're on it and you're doing it, we're all going to follow suit now as well.
Premier League title?
I think Arsenal will still win it, but they need to get them 2 centre-halves back.
Toes?
Can't answer it. I don't.
You got to answer it.
Obviously, I want Arsenal to win it, don't I? So it's an emotional... I just hope Arsenal win it.
Arsenal, City.
Yeah.
Do you want to bet, lads? Nah, we don't bet. Come on. No. Right, let's go.
Right, let me ask you this, right? If Harry Wilson, if that was Cole Palmer, this would be everywhere.
World class.
He can't be far from an England call, can he?
No
nibbles today.
I like it. To be fair, he's a lovely player. He's been a bit more of a sub player, but lately he's been starting. This goal typifies him as a player so sharp. How sharp is this goal? One touch football. He don't even have to think about what he's going to do with it. He knows exactly what it is.
You know what that is? That is a training ground goal.
A perfect training
ground goal. You see that in training,
exactly
not a lot, but you see it happen in training, you go, wow.
Yeah.
It never happens.
Never happens in games because it's too clean, it's too hard to execute. You don't ever get the chance because in a game it's so, everyone's on you. And it's normally you'd get that when you've got poles in the ground on the training pitch. That's it. This was a thing of beauty.
Some player, isn't it?
Some player. It was a good game, actually.
It was a good game, wasn't
it? Two good teams.
Yeah.
Does he ever score a bad goal? Wilson.
He's lovely. He can really got a little munt in him as well.
Techie player, isn't it?
But if you're Palace, you're absolutely buzzing after the game and even today. But you're kind of now thinking, shit, January's coming. For the centre half and captain who won you the game. But then you're already thinking, manager, what we're doing in the summer here.
No.
And unfortunately, that's football for a team like Palace who have done phenomenal. They're in Europe, but you're thinking about losing 1 or 2 players and potentially the manager.
You know, there's always a lot of talk about Adam Wharton and how good he is, right? Watch this game back and watch Adam Wharton, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly, honestly, Toes, watch him. Right, this is innocuous, it's not a big thing, right? But they had a corner, yeah? And they've obviously set this up really well. So they've got a player standing on the edge of the 18-yard box, right? Everybody thinks he's just going to stick it in the mixer or whatever. He's drilled this low, unbelievable ball to the edge of the box to come on first time. Drilled it low, though. No backlift, really. No, real run-up or anything like that. Drilled it, and I'm just thinking, nobody's mentioned how much of a pure strike that is and how hard that is to execute as well. And he's just put it on an absolute sixpence for a little scramble, didn't quite score or whatever, but I'm thinking, oh, my God. you're an absolute ball. Every time he gets the ball, it's like he's got a little magnet, a little sticky on his foot, and he takes the touch, but it also sticks there. But he can move it. It's, honestly,
but he can also he transitions them very quickly, doesn't he? Because of his vision, he can wrap it round the corner, and they go from in their own third, kind of defensive, where a lot of players would just make that pass back to he's got it round the corner and they are up the pitch.
The only thing I will say is I need him to stop flinging his arms a little bit because he's getting a bit more attention. He's flinging his arms a little bit. And I don't like it from him as well. I want to
but is that encouraged by the manager?
No, it's not. I think he's so far ahead of everybody on the pitch that he's getting the ball and looking for stuff.
I saw that. He did a couple of times, didn't he?
On the same wavelength.
Here's a question, and does he do that in an England game?
No chance.
Or because everyone's ahead of him?
But the level's ahead, but I don't think he's feel confident enough to do that yet. He's just flinging his arms a little bit. I'm going to speak to Husey about it, or Dino, and just say, right, time to calm it down a little bit. We know you're a worldie, all right?
Did you ever watch his warm-up when he played Everton?
Yeah, just
how brilliant was that? Just so aware. So simple, though. Just so simple everything can be.
Is he a starter for you, Toes, for England?
No.
No?
No, but I think he should start some games in the group. I think they should rotate. I don't think they can go Rice, Anderson, or whoever plays in there. I think they have to maybe do like a Rice and a Wharton, like just rotate them.
Right.
I think they have to do that.
Yeah, I think between now and the end of the season, that's going to decide itself really. Because if Adam Wharton keeps going like that, you have to pick him. I think you have to pick him. He's just been phenomenal.
Do you reckon when's Glasner going to leave, Watto? Because they've won the FA Cup. If they finish 6th this year, for argument's sake, that's got to be Palace's ceiling, hasn't it?
I would say it is their ceiling. I mean, they would have to really...
6th? The Champions League place at a minute, mate, all right?
They'd have to open a chequebook for Palace this summer to try and get him to stay in terms of where they think they can really add on. And that's depending on who they lose either in January.
Yeah, it's a tough... They're in a tough pickle, aren't they? Yeah.
For him, though, it'll depend at the end of the season what potential opportunities they are, because he's not going to want to swim in around, and I'm being disrespectful here to Palace, but swimming in around the middle zone of the Premier League, because he's already doing that. Yeah. And I think he's found a home there, they love him and he loves them. So it's got to be a big club and the right fit. So if there's nothing happens in the Premier League, that might be Palace's saving grace to keep him. But if there's an opportunity comes up, he will be spoken about. But where that opportunity is, I ain't so sure,
Yeah, they're going to open a checkbook in January before that to keep him.
Well, the talk of Gahey going to Liverpool and running the contract down. Would Liverpool's current situation change things for Gahey?
A little bit. Unless they've already had something in place and they've had conversations where they're going to put him on 150, 200 grand a week, because he's going to be on a free transfer in the summer.
But then as a player, he turns around and goes, well, I plugged that gap that Konate's messing up, and I'm the one who can turn it round and be the one that
I mean,
makes him better.
Konate was so bad. I know we've talked about the game, but to give that penalty away like that, I mean, if that ball goes out for a goal kick and it stays 2-0, they'll probably win the game quite comfortable. He's had such poor decision-making.
He looks lost.
Yeah, he does.
He's playing the game and he is questioning everything he's thinking. He's thinking, should I go there? Is that the right thing? Whereas when you're playing, it should just be instinct. You shouldn't have to be thinking, oh, is he going to do that? Should I do that? Where should I go? He looks so lost.
He's fighting it.
It'll be interesting to see where he does go. I say Palace are in a pickle. The only reason why I say it is because unless everyone can commit to the cause and go, no, actually, we're going to stay and we're going to do it. And not only that, we're going to bring in some new big worldies as well and really go for it. You start to get... As soon as he announces that he's going Gahey, someone else goes, you know what, Adam Wharton goes, you know what, 100 mil to blah, blah, blah. And it's tough times, mate. It's tough times.
I've been wanting to ask you to the GK Union about this one. So Bruno Grimares, opener, the corner.
Yeah.
Explain, because I want to hear.
It's a foul, isn't it?
I wouldn't. It's absolute,
no nibbles.
It's absolute like Donnarumma the other week that led to a goal. He's got involved in the traffic and had a forward momentum before the ball's even left the boot. And at that point, you're done. I'll ask you all a question. Do you know how many goals in the Premier League era?
20.
Yes. You didn't even let me say the fucking question, Tom.
I watch Match of the Day as well.
Wait, could you ask me it?
How many goals have been scored direct from
20.
a corner? No way, mate. No way.
Direct from a corner.
But that
is.
really surprised me.
That wasn't. I haven't let one of them in. I haven't been scored direct from. I'll take that.
I let one in direct from the corner.
In the Premier League?
No, not in the Premier League.
Oh.
Right, with the last match of the season when we'd already got promoted away at Oxford.
Who scored it?
Fuck knows. I've been drinking beer all week. We even went out for a beer that night before the match. Mate, I went out for the warm-up. It's the only time in my life I felt busy. I had to come in off the warm-up. I let a fucking corner in. I think we got beat 3-0 or something.
You can't remember that. You were promoted though, Watto.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But like, I did let a corner in. It's bad, though. It's bad.
Should he save it?
Yeah, wait. First and foremost, you cannot let a goal in direct from a corner. Okay.
Well, I
so
did,
yes,
mate,
he should.
I did.
I mean, the whip on
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
it doesn't matter. You should not let a goal in direct.
What
from
if
a
it's
corner,
a
simple.
windy day?
That aside, but even then you have to account for the wind. You have to take a much more you either front load it so you know that's there, and maybe. But either way, you can't let it in. Simple as that. Yeah, you just can't let it in. Yeah. So, like what I said there, he just gets too involved with the player in front of him. He's trying to have a little wrestle before he knows it's the ball's on top. It was an unreal delivery.
And
it whips and drips and drops.
Whips and drips and drops.
Or the year before, that would actually be a foul on the keeper.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, you're touching the goalie. Yeah, you're touching the goalie whilst not kind of competing for the ball. Yes, I'd say.
Do you buy Watto? Do you buy this? I practice this in training from Bruno.
Do I fuck?
No, he practices putting it in an absolute stinky area is what he does, right? Because they've got 6'6" monsters everywhere.
When you've got great deliverers, look, part of the week, even without the guys going and editing it, you're working on, like, I would have had Prowse at Southampton, right? This is the area we're
on top of the goalie. Put it on the goalie. Put it on the goalie.
When you get to your real practice on the Thursday or the Friday, is at least at an area where we're going to, and hopefully you can then get some bodies to go and edit. But to say you're actually trying to score in there is very, very...
Remember the old Soccer Around challenge they used to do?
Yeah.
They used to do the corner.
Yeah. It's not that easy, put it direct in from like that.
Definitely.
Let's stick on goalies. Verbruggen.
Yes.
Right, so Verbruggen, double save, Bowen, then the follow-up. How good are we talking here?
Right, funnily enough, we've got a podcast coming out to him in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Not this Thursday.
The following
Thursday, where we rank the top 10 keepers in the Premier League, currently in the Premier League, based on this season, form this season. And Verbruggen rates quite highly in mine and Watto's. We didn't have any conflab about it. No. We both picked our own top 10, and there's quite a lot of differences in there as well. But Verbruggen, in both of our teams, rated very, very highly. Very impressive goalkeeper. This double save he makes in this game was phenomenal. Absolutely. First of all, it's a great save down low because it's kind of wiggling
It got a touch. It got a nick, didn't it?
It gets a nick, and he kind of saves with the top of his wrist, really. But he gets into a semi-safe-ish area anyway. But to get up as quick as he does, but he's a unit getting up. You see him from behind. There's a great camera angle of it from behind as he's getting up. You're just thinking, "God, you're a big lad."
But he had that last season when we were talking about David Raya, was it in the Champions? He had that bounce almost, didn't he? It was really impressive.
Yeah, it is very
part
good.
of the main work really as goalie coaches, because of the traffic you have in front of you in terms of players and nicks and things. It's about body weight and momentum. You always want the ball in a safer area, but you know you're not always going to get it. And sometimes it can hit a centre half's leg and pop in the same area. You've got to get that body weight and transfer to get that opportunity to save it. But the save itself is...
Get up. But it's not... But he gets up. A lot of people get up and they're like that, arms down. But he gets up and puts his arms up. It sounds like an obvious thing to do. A lot of goalies just forget to put their arms up because you're so interested in getting your body up. You don't worry about your arms first, but he does that first and foremost, and that's the only reason why he makes the save. Onto that left hand up. Oh, beautiful it was. Really, really good.
I'll tell you what was a good save.
Go on.
Rutter.
Mate.
Well,
it's a great save, isn't it?
Well, it's given him a chance to get that point, but when I watched this, I thought they could have come back for the bicycle kick.
I thought the bicycle kick, 100%.
100%.
But then when they don't give that, I thought they've got to give the handball. Because there's two actions that are probably both foul.
Yeah.
I think West Ham would be absolutely raging out.
Fuming.
The position they're in, they will be fuming, West Ham.
Yeah, but it's handball.
It's a handball.
It's literally...
It's just a handball.
It's directed the ball somewhere where it wasn't going to go into his
And then
area.
the overhead kick is a dangerous... It's not like it's 4 foot off the ground. It is head height.
If the centre half did that at that point, it's penalty.
Yeah. The centre half is never, ever, ever going to put his head in there.
No, he didn't quite commit, did he?
No, you won't. Why would you? You could get your head booted
A
off.
goalie would.
A goalie would have took that. No, that's a difference. Defenders think they're all bad.
Toes
I'm so brave. Yeah. I'm so brave. We would stick our heads and hands and everything.
You say brave, I say stupid.
Nah, yeah, but mate, if it means that we don't get a goal conceded in the 94th minute, yeah, that's what we do.
That's why you're so handsome in there, not Toes.
Exactly, yeah. You got to die for it, Biggin. You got to die for it.
Yeah, you have got to be different to be a keeper.
But did you see they nearly nicked it at the end as well, didn't they? Was it
Mavropanos?
Oh my gosh.
Mavropanos?
Hey, Burnley nearly nicked an equaliser in the last minute as well. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, two of them unmarked.
It's the momentum of a game, and that's one thing coaches, managers always talk about. You're going on, you're doing your courses, you can be the best tactician, you can do all your drills and have perfect prep for your week, but that one moment happens in a game. Burnley down to 10 men in this instance, cruising, penalty, the whole thing just changed.
Momentum.
Couple more to go quickly. Bournemouth, Chelsea, 0-0.
There's actually no notes.
There's literally no notes for it, really, to be fair.
Spurs, Brentford?
Yeah, Semenyo, everyone disallowed, he was offside there, wasn't he? But other than that, Chelsea just, this is the problem, isn't it? This is the problem, just inconsistency.
I think it's the experience thing.
Yeah, the inconsistency.
People have now touched on it, hasn't it? We started the process last week, and then everybody's followed suit because the football fill-in have driven it forward, and everybody wants to.
In fairness, Chelsea didn't deserve anything from this game. Sanchez again has made a couple good. Talking of goalkeeper podcast that we did, spoke highly of Sanchez as well. Done very well this season. Made some good saves again. Kept Bournemouth at bay. But we're going to go to Spurs, Brentford. They needed this, Spurs. I won't lie, they absolutely needed this.
Huge.
I think if they wouldn't have won this, it would have been massive questions asked of Thomas Frank, already, which would have been a little bit worrying, wouldn't it? Massive.
It's only the second win at home, isn't it?
Yeah.
You still got faith in him, Watto?
I've got faith in him, yeah.
Yeah, I have. I have as well.
I just still think he's handling the situation, from my perception on the outside, it still looks like he's in control. It's not getting on top of him. I think he knows the processes and what he's trying to achieve. But ultimately, it's still about results. And if they'd have lost the game, for whatever I think, the pressure would have been becoming very.
It's a big old job, and it's going to take time for someone like him that's been at Brentford for so long to implement everything at Spurs, isn't it, Toes?
Yeah, it is. But I just want to. I've got in my head about this Igor Thiago. He's a big boy when he bodies my mate Van de Ven.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Oh my word! What about his ego?
Van de Ven's
off
a
the back
unit
of
as well.
that?
Van de Ven's a unit, by the way.
His ego is like what? Because he's known for being powerful and
I
dominating strikers. I just thought. I just wanted to get that out there. I thought.
I'm going to ask a question about Xavi Simons in a minute, but Micky Van de Ven, I honestly think he could be playing for a world-beating team, I think he's got everything as a defender.
I'm not having it.
Are you not?
I agree with what you said a couple of weeks ago
I'm
about
not having it.
he only does that when he has to do that.
Yeah, how often should centre-halves be, how often should they be on their ass, sliding? Well, he is on his ass all the time. It's desperate. It's last chance.
I watched one the other night, and I just kept watching him in particular. I just thought, you are an absolute athlete unit.
If he did his work early, yes, because he has all the attributes, but he doesn't do his work early. He doesn't think about the game.
Can he not change
before.
that? Do you not think he could change that? And if he improved that a little bit, he would be one of the best centre backs.
So that'd be down to him being receptive to it, the coaching, and also obviously the coach
How
as well.
Micky Van de Ven, Jamie?
23, 24?
Mate,
come
this
on.
is a job interview for you. What you're doing with Northampton under 14s, 15s, mate.
15s,
Get in there and go and
16s,
sort
right,
it.
There we go.
There we go. What are they called?
24.
Cobblers.
24 years old.
24.
Right,
No,
I'm going to put it out there.
Everyone's
I think Micky
waxing
Van de
lyrical.
Ven. I think Micky Van de Ven's going to be playing for one of the big boys. Sorry, Spurs fans. He's going to be playing for one of the big boys, like a Real Madrid or someone like that, in a few years' time.
Yeah.
In a couple
How many
years'
years?
time.
2 years?
He would suit a Real Madrid.
I
Don't
do.
get me
I
wrong.
think
Like,
he would.
he has everything, all the attributes, but I just think.
I am going off kilter here. He's under a bit of pressure. Alonso, that's a manager under pressure, by the way.
Isn't he?
Beat
He is,
2-0 last night. They're not having
Who's
it,
that?
are they?
Betis? Did they play? Celta Vigo?
I'm not sure.
Something like that.
That's
They had 2 men off.
2 minutes.
I did see on BBC the stat. You know the stats of like with Rodri and without Rodri, and there was one on Xavi Simons, and it was like 65% they've won with him.
They played about 7 games.
I'm sorry, but
Come on.
that is one of those where you go, coincidence.
He needs to bulk up massively.
Do you reckon?
There are certain players that look that slight that can get away with it because actually their muscles are just incredible.
It took Bernardo Silva a year.
It took Bernardo Silva a year.
And then he became
There are players that can use this slightness to their advantage and can be slinky with it. They've got a good head on the shoulder. They're able to scan. But like deep down, their muscles are just incredibly strong. I don't think he's got that just yet. He looks a little bit too lightweight still. Even when he scored his goal, to be fair, he's running through and I'm thinking, somebody just needs to give him a nudge.
Talking of defenders,
somebody needs to give him a nudge.
Defenders for his goal.
Yeah,
What's he waiting for? The defender's waiting for him to get so close to the goal to get a shot off.
I know. Somebody get across early doors. You put him right off balance very easily.
Do you think Xavi Simons will end up being worth the 60-something odd million?
No.
No, I don't either.
No, I
Watto?
don't.
No, I can't see that at the minute.
No. A lot of money, that.
It's a lot of money.
Awful lot of money. For 60 mil,
but
you've got
at
to be good
least
to
he's
go.
made one of our crew happy for the weekend. Look at Lukey. Look at Lukey.
What, Luke? Thumbs up or thumbs down with Thomas Frank? Right now, what are you saying?
What, as in, should he be there or not?
Are you happy with the process, Luke? Big Spurs fan.
Not at the moment.
No.
It's like the old
So no
gladiator.
from Luke.
And it just stays there. It just stays there.
When we've had 10 Guinness about 4 o'clock, we'll have a chat, mate.
Yeah, we'll get deep down into it, all right?
I know what way that's going. It didn't sound convincing.
Just quickly before we go on to quiz, Mario Basler.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Basler.
Bayern Munich.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Bayern Munich.
Never
Who
heard of
scored
it.
Man United goals?
Solskjaer and Sheringham.
We'll never forget
Right,
that.
quiz time. Quiz time for this show, and then afterwards we're filming the Christmas Eve proper big bad boy quiz. Jamie, you ready?
Ready?
Come on, Jiminy!
Right, are we ready for the quiz?
Yes,
Yes.
Okie dokie. Question 1. Aaron Ramsey made his debut for Wales under what manager?
Chris Coleman.
No.
Mark
Don
Hughes.
Toshak.
Yes, Watto. Yes.
Oh, what? I'm giving it to him
Toes,
again. Yeah.
toes.
John Toshak.
Yeah,
Well
John
done.
Toshak. Yeah.
Good.
That's a good answer.
Good answer, that.
Question 2. Who is the only club Szczesny went on loan to in England?
Oh.
Who is the only club
Palace,
Szczesny
was it?
I know
went on loan
Martinez is.
to in England? It's not Palace.
Who's
We
answered?
said
I'm
Szczesny.
going to go Brentford.
Brentford's the correct answer. Well done, Watto.
What an answer.
You get an extra
That's-
5 points if you can spell his first name and surname right.
Fucking nonsense.
I've got the spelling.
WOJ
WORJ.
or something.
WORJ?
No.
No.
WOJICECH.
No. WOJ, you were right to start with.
Should we start?
WOJCHI.
Yeah, spelling's on
Shot as
screen
a
now.
coup. Yeah.
Question. Boy check.
Yeah. Question 3. Kevin Nolan and what other forward were joint top goal scorers in the
Kevin
league?
Davies.
No. Kevin Nolan and what other
Kevin
forward?
Phillips.
No.
Gamble there, haven't
No, I'm going to say it again.
It's a Newcastle question.
Kevin Nolan and what other forward were joint top goal scorers in the league when Newcastle got promoted in 2009-10 season?
Oh my gosh. I was there. I've got 3 answers, but I don't know.
I think it's one of 2.
Andy Carroll.
Andy Carroll's the correct answer. Well done, Toes.
Oh, you mean which other Newcastle player?
Yeah.
Peter
You didn't say
Lovenkrands is
that.
going to be the other
No, but
one.
that's what I got it as.
Forward were joint top
I
goal
nearly went
scorers
Peter
in the league
Lovenkrands.
when Newcastle
Yeah,
got
but it
promoted.
doesn't say for Newcastle.
Oh, I got the answer right.
That is true.
That's where I thought it would come.
You've jumped in too early. That's your fault.
No, but it doesn't say it's...
You like him doing
If it
questions
said
where you
which
step up
other
early
Newcastle
and you
player,
slipped up.
then I'd have understood it. I got it as he was top scorer in the league.
I'm with Ben on this one.
Yeah, of course you are.
I have to say I'd gone other way with it.
My way.
No,
His way.
I thought it was Newcastle.
What's that null and void question, is it?
No, not null and void, but I understand your
Probably
point,
chalk that
yes.
one off, shouldn't we?
I'm going to get 0 points.
Wouldn't be the first time that's happened, would it?
You're not well, though, are you, mate? You're not well, mate.
Double foggy.
You're not well.
Well done,
Ben
Toes.
Fogster.
Question 4.
Carl Fogarty.
Chris Hughton managed what
Norwich.
international team?
Oh, damn.
Not Norwich.
Oh, Ghana.
Ghana.
Ghana's the correct
beat it.
answer, and
Yes.
Toes.
Is he
Toes
3-0
got
up?
it. No, it's 3-1. 3-1.
Absolutely crushing it.
Flying.
Toes.
Shut up.
Question
You can't lose from it, can you?
Question 5. Paul Merson left Portsmouth.
Middlesbrough.
For what club?
Walsall.
No, Walsall's the correct answer. Well done, Watto.
I was going to go Middlesbrough.
Big time gambling into it. Big time
Hey,
gambling.
this time last year the same thing happened. Lillington flipping social.
Do you know the quiz we're doing
I was
later?
ahead.
Yeah.
I was ahead.
It's not like fast and
You tried to
furious,
soften
is
me
it?
up. I remember
you
you
have to
actually
write it
beat
down.
me in the end. I was fuming and I'm still not over it.
What a tiebreaker or something?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So, scores and doors 3,
2-0.
2-0, 0. Do it all the time.
He gets really angry.
Three. Toes it on 3. Dave Watson, formerly of 2.
Jamie, tell him what you think. Tell him what you think.
Don't let him bully you.
Book him.
3-2 now.
Yes, but you... Okay, it's fine.
Book him.
Question 6 is a career path question. I have played for Wimbledon, West Ham, Aston Villa, Bolton,
Thatcher.
no, Ipswich, Vancouver Whitecaps, Chivas USA, Montreal Impact, Start, MK Dons.
Could you start again, please?
Yeah, you can't say can you start again halfway through
Sorry.
the career path, by the way. Question 6. I have played for Wimbledon, West Ham, Aston Villa, Bolton, Ipswich, Vancouver Whitecaps.
Ian Taylor, is it?
No.
Nigel Ray-Coker.
Oh, I was about to say Nigel
Ray
Coker.
is the correct answer. Well done, Ben.
You can only lose it from here, can't
Did you see Nigel Ray-Coker
Dying myself so much.
on CBS?
No, go on.
And the presenter Poppy has absolutely done him.
About what?
He said something. He said, "What if you shut up sometimes and listen? You learn something." And she went, "Why don't you try it sometime?"
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh.
He got aggy.
You're off the board, Ben.
Come on.
Question 7. Chelsea won the FA Cup in 2018 under what manager?
Ancelotti.
No. And what did you say, Tom?
Ancelotti.
No.
Haven't we had this question before?
No, because you would have got it right.
Wrong twice.
Chelsea won the FA Cup in 2018 under what manager? No. Sorry. Go on, Toes.
mate.
What is it, yeah? 18?
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Give me a tail.
Out. All back in. Chelsea won the FA Cup in 2018 under... What do you say?
Scolari?
No.
No.
Under what manager?
Idding.
No.
Oh, we've named every freaking...
Is it Mourinho?
No.
It will be one of these little funky ones that they had.
5.
No, come on. Give me
Yeah,
a
it's
little
right,
bit
it's
more.
right.
You started the counter.
2.
Frank Lampard.
No. The answer is Antonio Conte.
Oh my word!
Well, we named
I thought it was before
every
that.
manager other than him.
Have we not got that?
That's awful. Yeah, that is.
That would have been a question if you got straight away. You've been angry at me.
By the way,
No,
loser of
you
the
don't
big
have to
quiz.
justify yourself.
Just saying.
Loser of the big quiz. 30-second freestyle dance. Christmas one.
30 seconds is a long time.
Yeah. What do you reckon?
Dodgy it.
Mate, if I've had 10 pints of Guinness, I'll be able to sway me hips.
You can't. We're doing the quiz after this.
Oh, shit. Well, I'll do it after
start.
the bacon butter.
I'll go to Tesco's next door if you want.
Yeah.
All right.
10 pints of Guinness, please.
I'll do it on the table, no bother.
Mate, you're not going to lose, don't worry.
I know. Come on.
Scores, Ben?
3, 2, 1, 0.
Here we go. Question 8. Harry Kane and what other former England captain went to the same school? Harry Kane and what other former England captain went to the same school?
Don't like these questions.
Tony Adams.
No.
Stuart Pearce.
No.
Frank Lampard.
No.
Is there a timer on
5, 4, 3, 2.
Alan Ship. No, I don't.
No.
Teddy
All back in.
You weren't England captain, was it?
Teddy Sheringham.
No.
John Terry.
No.
Someone from the south, obviously.
Don't time it.
Yeah,
Just
there
relax.
has to be a timer.
Harry Kane and what other former England captain went to the same school?
There has to be a timer.
5, 4, 3.
You just
Two.
ruined the quiz now, 'cause then
Campbell.
I definitely can't
Sol
win.
Campbell. 1. All out. The answer is David Beckham.
Oh, it's a good answer. A good question.
You're just hoping that we...
Nah, you lot are just...
You're just
You're
hoping we fail.
battering him at the moment. Like, your energy levels are low and it's doing my head in.
By the way, you can still win.
Oh, I can't, because it's question 10 and
Take
I'm
it to a
on 1.
tiebreaker. It's question 9.
9, come on.
Yeah, but if you'd have just given me 10 more seconds there instead of counting down. Because as soon as you start the
Hey, what?
countdown, I can't hear anything other than 5.
If I get 2
4,
right, I can do an extended
3.
one. Okay, come on.
What? And you're going to get David Beckham.
Book him, Jay.
Question 9. What midfielder joined Crystal Palace on a season-long loan from Chelsea in the summer of 2021? What midfielder joined Crystal Palace on a season-long loan
Chalobah.
from Chelsea in summer of 2021? It's not Chalobah.
Bartley.
No.
Chelsea to Palace.
Got to get this right, Ben.
I don't think I'm getting him right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're all out, all back in.
We haven't answered yet.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What midfielder joined Crystal Palace on a season-long loan from Chelsea in the summer of 2021?
Bad quiz today.
How's that?
I think we've been.
Yeah, like look at
I
your
think you've
energy
been
levels.
mean.
Pathetic. Look at him.
These guys.
I've got to try and get it to get up there.
You got to wake up first.
I've got to block the outside fluff here and get on with it.
Yeah.
You don't give me a chance, Jay.
I know.
I'm thinking.
I know the answer to this.
You don't, otherwise you'd have fucking said it.
Look at them. 5.
What are you doing here?
No, 4, 3, 2,
Don't know.
1.
Just,
I don't know.
Yes.
Madueke.
No, Conor Gallagher.
Oh my God.
Gallagher.
See what I mean?
We should get that. We should be getting that.
Yeah.
Why is he not in the England squad?
energy levels are low.
Yeah, yours are low.
I don't know what's happened.
You drinking at the weekend?
Gone off.
Start off high. Right, why don't you do the tell everyone how many we're on?
3, 2, 1, 0. So them two can only win.
Come on! Get to this tiebreaker.
Question 10.
Fucking come
What club
Leave them to it, yeah.
No.
What club did Roy Hodgson first manage in the Premier League?
Blackburn.
Blackburn Rovers is the correct answer.
Oh, you Tommy!
Get in there, Tommy!
I did 1-0.
Would you?
That's so shit.
No, I didn't know that.
What do you mean that's
so
bad?
shit.
Didn't 1-0.
That's so shit.
Sports
No, if you know the answer, you answer.
Yeah, I let him win a couple of weeks ago.
You would have known that.
That's so
I didn't
bad.
know that.
So bad.
Anyway, Toes. That's 2 on the bounce now, isn't
Bounce,
it?
yeah.
On the bounce, which is
Yeah. No,
taking
That's so
them.
well done because I feel like I should have got one of them.
Yeah.
Toes,
I thought you
great
might get
energy
that.
today,
Thank
mate.
you. Thanks, guys.
Great energy.
We'll take that straight into the Christmas quiz. Come on, let's
yeah.
go.
Most energetic former Wrexham player on the
I need a
couch.
Guinness.
Yes.
Right, well done, everybody.
What are you on, the vodka Red Bulls? 5 minutes time.
See you
Let's
later.
go.